Hello children. In the previous class I had started the second chapter, and in the second chapter I had done some changes. Now as I told you that two changes are left, that is the physical change and chemical change. So today I am going to take only physical change and explain you all, and in the next class I will be taking chemical change. So the definition of physical change is, it is a temporary change in which no new substance is formed and the chemical composition of the original substance remains the same, even though some of its physical properties like color, state, shape, size, etc. may change. For example, ice. Now, ice is in solid form. When it is heated, it changes into water, that is, it is in liquid state. Now, the same water, when it is cooled, it changes back into ice, that is, ice is the solid form. So, children, here, if you notice, only the state changes, but the composition remains the same. Another example is of carrot. Now carrot, if it is cut into pieces, you will notice that the carrot, only the shape changes, but the property remains the same. That is, all the pieces of carrot has the same property. Now another example is electric bulb. When the current is switched, the filament of the bulb starts to glow. When the current is switched off, the bulb stops to glow. So this change is also classified as physical change because here the change is easily reversible. So it is a physical change. Another example is dissolution of a substance in water. Now take a glass of water. In that you add 1 spoon of sugar. Now stir it. You will notice that the sugar dissolves in water and you get a solution of sugar and water. Now this solution or the sugar solution which you have formed or which you have made, if it is evaporated, the water evaporates and the sugar crystals are obtained. So thus we can also say that this is also a physical change. Sublimation. Now sublimation is also termed as a physical change. Now here there is an experiment, and the experiment goes as, take a china dish. Now in the china dish you will take a small amount of ammonium chloride. Now take an inverted funnel and cover the china dish. Now the open end of the inverted funnel is closed by means of a cotton wool. Now the china dish is placed into a sand bath. Now sand bath is nothing. It is a container in which we take sand. Now by taking sand bath, china dish is not directly heated, but it is indirectly heated. So after some time you will see that white vapors are formed, and when these white vapors, when they reach the cooler part of the inverted funnel, they sublimine. So this process is known as sublimation, and it is a physical change. Now, changes in the states of water or interconversion of states of matter. Now, in a beaker, you take some ice cubes and you heat it. You will notice that ice melts and forms water. Now, water, when it is heated, it changes into vapor. And when these vapors are collected, they are cooled, and so condensation takes place and it changes into water. Now further, this water, again it is cooled, it changes into ice. So you can see that ice is a solid form, or it is a solid state, and water is in liquid state, and water vapor is in gaseous state. So these are, they can be changed into solid into liquid and liquid into gaseous state. Now some terms related to the change of state of matter. Now the first term is melting point or fusion. The constant temperature at which a solid changes into a liquid state, that is known as a melting point, and the melting point of ice is 0 degrees centigrade. Another term related to the change of the state of matter is boiling point or vaporization. The constant temperature at which a liquid starts changing into its vapor, that is termed as boiling point. The boiling point of water is 100 degrees centigrade. Now another term is condensation or liquefaction. The constant temperature at which a gas starts changing into a liquid state, it is known as condensation or liquefaction. Now condensation is same as boiling point of the liquid state of the same substance. Now the another term related to that is freezing or solidification. The constant temperature at which a liquid starts changing into a solid state, it is known as freezing point, and the freezing point of water is 0 degrees centigrade. Now the freezing point is the same as the melting point of the solid of the same substance. For example, water freezes at 0 degrees centigrade and also melts at 0 degrees centigrade. Now another term related to change of state of matter is sublimation. Now sublimation we have already studied and in the previous lesson, and just now also I have told you, you must have heard that word sublimation. So sublimation is the process due to which solid directly changes into its gaseous state without changing into the intermediate liquid state. This process is known as sublimation. Now the opposite of sublimation is termed as deposition. Now substances such as iodine, camphor, ammonium chloride, they all sublimine on heating. Now children, this is the end of the topic, and in the next lesson or in the next class, I will be explaining you chemical change. Thank you children.